Thank you for tuning in earlier at the demonstration. What's up, YouTube? We are here. How we doing? How we doing? All right, let's get it going. Let me share this real quick, fellas. What's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We'll have a few people coming in here, just a few minutes. But until then, let me know what you want to talk about in the comments. We are live on the tube that use as well, so follow me there at Redwhiteandwtf to make sure you don't miss anything. But until then, ground news it is. How was my Tuesday? My Tuesday was pretty good. I did not want to wake up this morning, but I got my hair done, and then went straight to the demonstration earlier. And then came back, got on here. That's been my day, and then I go back to work tomorrow. Cujo, what's up? Welcome in. How was your day? How's everyone's day, in fact? Happy Tuesday. Because if they want to take our freedoms, if they want to take our autonomy, if they want to take our rights, one thing we are never going to allow them access to is our fucking joy. I'm glad your Tuesday's been good, Ariana. Did you have to work today? Lynn, welcome in, welcome in. Joy, that is absolutely right, Ariana. Let's see if we got anyone. No one on YouTube yet, but that's okay. Ryan was in earlier, so he may not come in. Billy, what's up? Welcome in. Put in the comments what you guys want to talk about, and we'll get it going. How many of you, if any, participated in the walkout today? No, I wasn't a walker. All right, cool, cool, cool. Gemini, what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. And if you're lacking a little joy today, I'm gonna give you a little real quick, right as we start the live. Come here, Pop. Oh my God, he just fell. He's okay. He's okay. London, UK, what's up? Welcome in. You weren't on earlier. That's okay. I was just at the demonstration here in San Diego by the waterfront park. Wasn't the biggest we had, but it's also midday. And people were literally saying, like, they were making it sound like a bad thing that a lot of people my color skin were there. And it's like, tell us to get out in the streets. What the hell? Ryan, what's up over on the tube that use? Nice to see you. But Ryan was on there. He'll probably join over here soon to let you guys know. And just so you know, just so you're aware, Sunday, for the first time, we are going to do a YouTube only live. So be sure to follow me across platforms. But if you need some joy, look at this guy. Look at this sweet baby. This is JP, if you didn't know. And so if you needed a reason to feel some joy today, take this guy. Big, big baby. Big, big baby. All right, but so we don't take all his joy, I'm going to get him off camera. Are the midterms going to happen? Young Pug, dude, I don't fucking know. What's up, Ryan? I don't fucking know. I hope they do. It does concern me that he's going around saying, or he's bringing up the fact, literally saying midterms should not happen, and he's obsessing about voting machines again. So not looking good, but we're going to remain hopeful and we're going to have some joy. And guys, we only have 75 likes. There's 7 of you in here. Hit that like button because every 1,000 likes, what's up, BK Auto? Ruiz, welcome in. Every 1,000 likes, we do visit our dear friend Penelope. And yes, my hair is a bit different today. We got it cut and colored, but it is what it is. BK, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate it. You guys, just from being on like 20 minutes earlier, I got fucking like 20 new followers. So that was pretty cool. So hopefully it's not pushing out right now. We'll see, but also nobody's really liking it. So put in the comments what you want to talk about. And yeah, just let us know. Again, this is the second live today. I'm a little low energy, not gonna lie. But let's see here. Jesus Christ. It's just like, what the fuck? Every time you see something on here, it's just what the fuck. So you guys put a specific story you want to talk about or you heard about today. We'll look it up. We'll talk about it. And not just what the story is, but what it actually means. Nish, what's up? Welcome in. Taz, hello, hello. Damn, we are not getting a lot of followers. After the first 1,000, I may do a quick restart because earlier it was super good and now not so much. Not so much. We had like 67 people on here earlier and I was literally just staring the camera at a crowd. So we'll see, but be careful in the comments. It's telling me they're filtering some, but I hope everybody had a great day. And if you didn't, at least you're not in Minnesota. The lead singer of Green Day doesn't like. Oh no, 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 no. They Billy Joel does not like Trump. He's been making music, you know, similar to what we're gonna hear from George W. Bush's days. So interesting choice by the NFL. I hope they're not like heavily censored, but we'll see. We'll see. But no, I think it's going to be an interesting Super Bowl for sure. NFL for the win, I hope. I hope too, and I hope it's not like false hope. Just truthfully, I'm just tired. I'm tired of people like Cory Booker telling us that we need to do more when he hasn't done jack shit. I'm fucking tired. I saw, if you guys were on the live earlier, I saw some lady sign that says Hakeem Jeffries for president 2028. No, we don't fucking want Hakeem Jeffries. He hasn't done a fucking thing. I'm tired of the fucking letters. No, no more fucking corporate Democrats. God damn. It's like people don't fucking learn. But we did reach our first 1,000, thankfully. And so I'm going to visit our dear friend Penelope. So give me about 5 seconds and I'll be right back. Also, bear with me, guys. I know today's Tuesday, but I have the Sunday scaries because I go back to work for the first time tomorrow. So bear with me. Jeffries and Schumer need to go away. I mean, a lot of them need to go away. Cory Booker, in my opinion, I'm sorry, he needs to go the fuck away. I mean, I think all Democratic senators right now, including Bernie, um, kind of need to be in the hot seat right now because let's not forget, it was a unanimous confirmation for the fuck twat Marco Rubio. I'm starting to see that about Booker. I knew Booker was, pardon me, I'm so sorry. My goodness. I knew Booker was just as fucking corrupt because he had been, and it's because of the I've Had It podcast. And thank you, Jennifer Welch, for never, ever backing down. It's also where she got Hakeem Jeffries to show his true colors. But on his first appearance on there, on the I've Had It podcast, he was like calm, cool, collected. Because he had just broken the record for the longest filibuster, which is still a momentous occasion. BK, thank you so much. Which is still a momentous thing to do. I'm not saying you shouldn't celebrate that, but the second time, he kind of got into the hot seat, and she straight up asked him, and it is a yes or no question. It is not a nuanced question. Is Benjamin Netanyahu a war criminal? And he like starts to talk around and just talk in circles and throw out all these talking points. I was like, you ain't shit. You are just like them. What's up, Tyler? Welcome in. Welcome in. Beer, David, hello. How we doing? BK Auto with the title gifter. Thank you so much. I have like the hiccups and indigestion. And this is getting old. Bree, hello. Scarlett, what's up? Welcome in. Calvin, hello. Ryan, what's up? How we doing? As always. And Ryan, as always, thank you so much for being the best mod. One of the best mods. All my mods are the best. All my mods are the best. Hold on, hold on. But Ryan, you are on here each and every day, multiple times a day on dual platforms. So thank you so much. Guys, we only have 11 people in here. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Do we keep it? Do we keep a small crowd? Just keep it going? Or do we do a quick restart? You guys tell me. Either way, on YouTube, we will be staying live the whole time. So tune in on YouTube if you haven't already. It looks like Ryan has, and that's it. But yeah, you guys let me know by 3,000. We'll either restart or we'll just commit to a small audience. I became the title gifter for the first time. Shout out BK Auto for the title gifter for the first time. It is very, very much appreciated. I'm on Ground News and some of this shit is just stupid. Like, it's not even worth fucking talking about. Whitmer breaks with Michelle Obama, says US is ready for a woman president. Well, we've proven so many fucking times that apparently we're not because we've had fucking options and they don't. But we'll do a quick restart. We'll get to 3K first. I'll visit Penelope, and then we'll do a real fast restart, like 45 seconds. But hit that follow button if you haven't already, and we'll get it going. And I say hit the follow button because you'll get alerted the second I go live. So hit the follow button. I'll see you guys in just a sec. And YouTube, obviously, we're still on here. Jesus Christ. We met our goal, though, so that was cool. Thanks, BK, for that. Yeah, that was kind of a pathetic showing, Ryan. I don't know why it's not showing my shit, but whatever. All right, that's good. Live goal. No. We'll just do fucking what we always do. It takes so many steps just to start a live, I swear. All right. But we're back on both, which means I also have to reconnect there. Perfect. And we're going to share it. Boom. All right. There we go. Beso Blue, hello, hello, 310. If your birthday is March 10th, and that's what 310 means, we're birthday twins. Bree, hello. It's been so nice to see you popping in. It's been a while, but it's great to see you. Alvarado, what's up? Hello. Thank you guys for popping back over. I do appreciate it. Sorry, we're going to just do that quick restart just because we had 11 people in here. I don't know what's going on lately. It's like you say one thing and then you just get no push, but we'll see if this goes anywhere. But yeah, like I was saying, Whitmer breaks with Michelle Obama, says US is ready for a woman president. Well, we've had 2 candidates so far and we've been left highly fucking disappointed. And I don't think those candidates were perfect candidates either. I've spoken about this, but I don't think you should have to agree with 100% of what one candidate says because Sitter, what's up? Welcome in. Because then you're what? Part of a cult. But that's just my opinion. And if you are just tuning in, the first 1,000 likes, we will visit our dear friend Penelope. And then every 5,000 after that. Gemini, welcome back in. Jolena, hello. Welcome back. I know you were in here earlier. We had to do a quick restart. But yeah, it's just like my news isn't updating. I don't know what the fuck is going on these sites. Let's see if NPR has something. Ariana, thank you for the flowers. I really appreciate that. Oh my God. Anytime I just fucking see Trump says, I just know it's going to be the stupidest thing ever. Glad to see I'm home safe. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I was only there for about 20, 25 minutes after. I mean, it was pretty docile. You guys saw there were no police or anything because there's actually rarely, until you're like right up at the federal buildings, there's normally not police there. But I've been seeing some things today that I'm just like one of Trump's former press secretaries says he needs like a mental evaluation or something. Motherfucker, why didn't you say something during the election? Huh? Why are you waiting until a year in when we're fucked? All these people are speaking up like you should have spoken up over a year ago. 15 months to be exact. I'm excited for Green Day to do their thing at the Super Bowl. If they do not play American Idiot, we are stuck in the bad place and never getting out. Even if they did, MAGA wouldn't listen, sadly. MAGA wouldn't listen, but the court of law would have to. You know what I mean? Um, I saw that the Greenland, I wrote down a few quick notes for us today because I've been off. The Greenland Prime Minister is actually telling residents in Greenland to prepare for invasion. Yeah. BK, my day's going pretty good. I do have the Sunday scaries because I go back to work tomorrow. Don't want to go. Like I like the people I work with. I like my job. But boy, oh boy, if I could just do my content all day instead of working. I clocked 92 hours my last pay period that I just submitted. So it's been a lot. But hold on. Trump bounced all over in your head. Worry. What the fuck? You can't even insult someone right. Like, what the fuck was that? But yeah, so the Prime Minister of Greenland told his residents to prepare for invasion. Trump then retweeted something that basically said the real threat to the US is NATO, not China or Russia. This will make you guys laugh. A little bit of joy. I encourage you to look up the video. A Danish member of parliament told Trump to fuck off. I found a good lie from Denmark to see what their thoughts were. Let us know, Sitter. What were their thoughts? What else? Oh, I do think it's funny because we're seeing more and more show me your papers cases, especially in Minnesota right now. The same motherfuckers saying show me your papers are the same motherfuckers who said wearing a mask to keep others safe and carrying a vaccine card was against their constitutional rights. Like, what in the fuck when maggots make a comment about illegals but can't even spell the word illegals, right? Bree, such a good point. Such a good fucking point. Um, it's like, and they'll call you stupid or an idiot or say you don't have a brain, but then in their insult, they like misspell things, use the wrong version of a certain word, and it's just like, if you're gonna be a dick, be grammatically correct. Just saying. It's just like 1930s Germany over there. Yeah, it is. And I really wish, like, not even I wish, I encourage BK, I'm trying to approve it and it's there it is. Okay. Um, I encourage you all to look at international coverage of what's going on in the US because it's covered a lot differently. I mean, just this picture right now, um, it all you see is like a flashbang or possibly tear gas. It's some type of chemical agent. And then the pepper ball pew pews and them just being aimlessly pointed at people. Like, what the fuck? And everyone's saying, oh, well, if they would just listen, they'd be fine. Comply or die is not a statement that should be enforced in a free country. Exactly. Exactly. Another world war is about to happen if NATO kicks out the USA. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And he's been talking about leaving NATO and he's convinced his little cult that it's a good thing. And it's like, why? First of all, if you wanted more access to Greenland, honestly, if you could negotiate like the businessman you are, hmm, they're your fucking allies, you idiot. They've raided homes of US citizens and stole their savings. Let's not act like it's about legality. It's not about legality at all. It's all about ideology and a very harmful one at that. Very fucking harmful. Businessman should never be a politician. Exactly. Everyone's saying, oh, we're voting for Trump. I've called it since the first fucking time. Everyone's saying, oh, we're voting for Trump because he's a businessman. Businessmen, good ones that have the most money, normally treat their workers like shit. Did you really think he was going to treat the people of America great? No. Even if he did run it in the correct way of a business, he didn't and he wouldn't. He's just, added the fastest $1 trillion deficit increase outside of a global pandemic in US history, given exorbitant amounts of money to Israel. Like our tax dollars are literally going. There was a report that came out that said um, over 360,000 children under 5 have been unalived in Gaza. 365,000. That is around 5 to 6 times as many people occupy Greenland. To put that in perspective, they're causing the problems and saying it's the people that are being violent. BK, that's their whole game plan. They've been doing this shit since 2016. They've been doing this shit since 2020. Even in 2021, they tried to paint for the whole back the blue, and they had flags that said back the blue as they assaulted law enforcement at the Capitol during a fucking coup. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And BK, it's not letting me show your comment, but I don't fucking get it. I don't get how people can willingly be so goddamn blind. When we are getting reports about a 6-month-old being in a car exposed to tear gas, a chemical agent. Chemical agents, by the way, we can't even use against other countries per the Geneva Convention. And a 6-month-old was foaming at the fucking mouth and had to get CPR and had to get resuscitated and is still in the hospital and still affected because the chemicals in that cling to wet mucous membranes. So all in your respiratory tract. And you know the baby was crying because it was in pain and that was just making it worse. And they still want to fucking say they're pro-life. I saw so I have a Twitter, but I never get on it. But sometimes like the notifications will pop up, right? And there was one from fucking Kyle Rittenhouse. And someone had said, "Oh, for all those people telling Kyle Rittenhouse maybe he should have just stayed home. Um, maybe they should have told Renee Good the same thing." That is not the same fucking situation. In no way does that shit fucking equate. One was the person firing the firearm, the other was the victim of unaliving. It's people like me? What do you mean, people like me? You know, the US would go in and destroy the nature of Greenlanders. Yeah, no, absolutely they would. A literal exact. Wait, Casey Anthony spoke out about it? Bruh, bruh. That's when. What timeline are we on? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that. I gotta look that shit up. Because I thought she was like hardcore MAGA. Because speaks out against. Oh, wow. Casey Anthony criticized Vice President J.D. Vance over the ICE unaliving of Renee Nicole Good. Damn. Literally, this can't be real. I mean, last night, we just had a college playoff national championship. And the teams, and it was a fucking nail biter, by the way. The teams were Indiana and Miami. Now, Miami hadn't had a national championship in 25 years. Indiana got their first one last night. First time ever. Good for them. Whatever. You put us out of the playoffs, whatever. But what fucking timeline are we in where that is a thing? Where Casey Anthony is criticizing the unaliving of someone. I sometimes, man, I too stunned to speak. Too fucking stunned to speak. Yet we're on live, so I have to. Guys, I know my energy's down. I'm gonna blame myself on this not having a engaged audience. So you guys put what you want to talk about in the comments. We'll get it going. But we are at 7.6 thousand. So I'm going to visit Penelope real quick. But everyone in the comments who have been recently, by the way, a lot more saying WTF. Thank you, because that's why this is Red, White, and WTF. After Greenland, because he didn't get the Nobel Prize. And the thing is, BK, it's not going to let me even approve that. Ryan, if it lets you, let me know. Um, but he even gets it. She's like, you know what? If you'll just fucking chill the fuck out, maybe I'll just give you this. Here you go. Just chill out. Take my sloppy seconds and chill the fuck out. And instead, he does the opposite. So you can't even give him what he wants because he's still gonna fucking have a reason. It's bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit. Forecasters warn of major winter storm with ice threat from Texas to the Carolinas. Well, looks like we'll be seeing some more ice versus ice, and I hope that makes me giggle. Ron DeSantis loses CFP championship bet to Indiana governor. Fuck you, Ron DeSantis. That's coming to Virginia, yeah. Malignant narcissist. Yeah. Um, I'm still like, how the fuck can you call it a board of peace and invite Putin? Uh, New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani and U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders rally with nurses on the ninth day of strike. And honestly, people are saying those nurses who are striking for better wages, as they should. But they're saying, oh, they should be saving lives. Bitch, they do save lives every fucking day. And they're underpaid for it and underappreciated for it and have least a bus driver. And I'm not saying that a bus driver should have more or less, but they should have the same amount of protections as a nurse because they encounter the same types of people. The world needs Jesus. He can fix everything. Um, well, I don't really prescribe to religion, but if that's what gives you hope and joy, you can cling to that. Luckily, I only worked Friday this week. Glad you only work Friday. Hopefully, it goes by super fast for you. Um, Nurses strike in their second week with no end in sight. There's even in San Diego right now, a couple unions are striking. I think there's one on Friday. The only way Jesus is fixing everything is bringing the fire he said he would. I'm sorry. Damn. Bree. Um, we actually talked about this yesterday, Bree, and I really hope that it doesn't come to a point where we have to burn it all down because it takes a long time to rebuild, both from a policy standpoint and an infrastructure standpoint. So I'd rather not have a deity of any type pull a Daenerys Targaryen. But we'll fucking see. Joy is ours. Don't let them take it. That is absolutely fucking true, Ryan. Thank you so much for the reminder. And with that, guys, we are at 10K, which means I'll be right back. But it was good, even though it was a small protest earlier, it was nice to see some people out. I mean, there are people, I know it's probably disheartening. Oh, this is embarrassing. Da 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 da. No, what's embarrassing is a troll coming to someone's live and seeing people actively and peacefully and effectively act advocating for change. People from all walks of life, and they say it's a fucking joke. Like, no, troll, you're the joke. Just to set that fucking record straight. And another record I want to set straight because we are almost 30 minutes in and I haven't said it yet once. With my whole chest, everyone say it with me if you would like. Fuck ice. Fuck ice. Plain and fucking simple. Dude, this cheap ass leather chair is, it's just so loud every time you move. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for the likes. We are almost at 12K. At 15, I'll visit Penelope again. But don't be shy in the comments. Let me know what you want to talk about. We'll get it going. If there's anything we've talked about, even in this live already, that you want me to go over again or in previous lives, feel free. Anything goes. We can even, since we got in 2 lives today, you can ask me personal questions as well. That's totally fine, as long as they're appropriate. Um, hmm. Israel and Iran secretly reassured each other through Russia they would not attack first. Washington Post. What the fuck? Who is my favorite Marvel hero? Um, Probably. What's right? Florence Pugh? Is she like the new Black Widow or is she White Widow? Whatever Florence Pugh. In his undies in the snow. Who's in his undies in the snow? Oh my gosh, yes, that there so they um went in someone's house, an American citizen, by the way, and this man was an elderly man, and they drug him out in the Minnesota snow in just his fucking underwear. Iran has one, and they said next time they try, they're not gonna miss. I just hope they know that I don't support Trump. I don't think anyone in all 14 of you in here, unless you're being real, real quiet, support Trump. So if you're listening, I don't agree with what your government's doing. However, I also don't agree with what my government is doing. So I'm just gonna do what you guys got to do. But just go for him and his administration, please. Well, not even just him. I mean, if they do it, they need to take them all. But and I'm not calling for this. I'm not calling for this. This is an established threat, and I'm just saying hypothetically the most effective way to get done what they want to do would be to take them all out. Not all Americans, but his cronies. FBI open up. I mean, at this point, oh, and guys, just so we know, 3 more days. I don't know how TikTok's gonna behave. They've only given me, I have videos that haven't even hit 100 views, and it's been over 24 hours. Um, so if you don't follow me on the tube that you use already, please do. It's Red, White, and WTF. Empty the house, rather do it the legal way. Dead. Hulk, Captain America, and Black Widow. So, okay, Captain America, like, I get it, but also it's kind of like, seems pretty MAGA-y. Black Widow all the way. The Hulk, he's just like, ugh. I like his character, but I just don't like the character. I like the way Mark Ruffalo plays the Hulk, but I just don't like the Hulk. They're only promoting videos, trying to sell stuff for the most part. Yeah, it's turning into just like ads on ads on ads. Like if I like try to Google like an outfit or something like for inspiration that I want to find, I have like one video per every 15,000 ads. Favorite music genre? I don't have a favorite. I do have a least favorite, and it's New Age country. Big surprise, right? Then go when they say they didn't. Yeah, absolutely. Guys, we're almost at 15K. Holy cow. You guys are doing amazing. I'm sorry it's a smaller crowd tonight. I do know my energy's a little bit low. It's because I know I'm looking at these clothes right beside me and I have to clothe the clothes. I have to fold the clothes and then make dinner. And JP's acting weird today. Anyways, what's your guys' favorite music genre? Are you more hyped about Green Day or more hyped about Bad Bunny? Personally, I'm more hyped for Bad Bunny. It's my birthday twin. And I think I'm just so conditioned to be disappointed by white men that I feel like it's going to be a heavily censored show from Green Day. And if so, like that, the end is not nigh. The end is here. Because when a punk rock band who is famous for resistance cowers down, it's no bueno. Oh, hold on, guys. I just got a weird message. Give me one second. Um, gotta love having the Mac. But my mom is going for a coworker. She's debating driving, but do you know if there's ever any parking near there? If not, I'll probably just drop her off. All right. I have a large music catalog. I love all music, really. I'll listen to Taylor than Rob Zombie. You know what? I feel that, Ryan. I also haven't seen a Rob Zombie movie recently. Maybe I'll watch one of those tonight to try to scare myself out of the Sunday scaries. But I was talking about Rob Zombie movies earlier. A lot of people just say that there's just so gory and unnecessary, but I don't think that's true. I think that's just his storytelling fashion, and you kind of got to respect that. Like you know what you're getting with Rob Zombie. Uh, they changed the lyric to that. Yeah. But also, okay, here's the thing. Here's something I do want to bring up with the Green Day thing. Um, Everyone's playing the clip where he clearly says the F slur, and I understand like the context of it. He's saying he's part of the slur agenda or no. The slur America. It's MAGA America or MAGA agenda is the new lyric. But you guys can't say that. I'm sorry. We got to stop saying that. We're not bringing that word back. I thought about it for a while, only like for the queers to be able to use, but it goes wrong too often. Opera classical Angelina Jolie playing Marina Callas was a dream come true. That's awesome, Cujo. That's awesome. And BK Auto, thank you so much. Um, in American Idiot, where he says, um, and maybe I'm the F slur America. And then they've now changed the next part to not a part of the MAGA agenda when before it was redneck agenda. Um, so I don't know about that. And they better censor the fuck out of that word at the Super Bowl. And if not, again, the end is here. I found a smaller artist who does musical theater pop, and I really like that right now. Ooh. Have I heard Infected Rain? No, I haven't. I have not. Right now, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm listening to Leon Bridges. But earlier we were listening to Green Day when I was getting my hair done. I just don't like new age country, especially like Florida Georgia Line. There's just something about that band that no, visceral a visceral full body fuck no. But that's just for me. Hear what's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Who's in is Infected Rain the band or the song? Aren't they MAGA? Probably. Strong female oh, very heavy metal. Okay. Strong female lead singer. I like that. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Let me actually Google it right now. Might as well. Guys, I might just stay on till 45. I'm really fucking tired. We'll do like 9 more minutes in here. We went live earlier. We had a little bit of a live before this as well. So just not a strong night, and that's okay. Um, Follow me because I don't know if I'll be going live tomorrow. I may have a date, but I'm not sure. You know what? No, I won't do it tomorrow. If anything, I'll do it on Thursday. That way I can stay out later. Never mind. We're going live tomorrow, 5 p.m. I grew up in the country, but listened to Led Zeppelin and similar music. Yeah, like I grew up just around so many different types of music. Like I would listen to Leonard Skinner, then the Chicks, formerly the Dixie Chicks, and that is how you atone for your mistakes, by the way. Um, to like the Bee Gees, to the Beatles, uh, so kind of a little bit of everything to like Tupac, not a strong night, but you're still loved. Oh, thank you so much. It's okay. We had earlier when we were at the demonstration, we got like 67 or so, and I got like it was it was either right at 20 or right under 20 followers from that. And so that's what I would normally pull in one of these lives. So it's okay. Like we already did the heavy work. That did the heavy work for us. So we were able to have kind of a more relaxed evening, more the regulars popping up in here. And guys, at 20K, I will visit Penelope. How about this? I'll stay on till again 45, but I want 25,000 likes. I think that kind of evens things out, right? But lately we have been the other day, Sunday, I don't know what it was, but we had a strong ass live. In terms of gifts, in terms of follows, in terms of comments, viewership in general. It was absolutely amazing. So I'm really appreciative of you guys. And it makes like those days make days like this where we can stay on without the constant restart, without me trying to rage bait possible. So we can have these smaller, like community focused days that I really enjoy. Because right now it's just, it's a time to be alive. It is a time to be alive. Um, but I did get my hair done today. So it's going to be hopefully more well behaved. Um, I only get my hair done like once every like 12 weeks. So hope you like it because it's going to be like this for a while. But my bangs are still a little too long, I think. We'll see. Anyways, did I find them? Oh shit, that's what I was doing. And this is what happens when we have to restart lives and then do extra visits with Penelope. Infected brain. Oh shit. She looks badass. She looks really badass. They both like, or really all four of them do. That's really fucking cool. I want to check them out after this. Thanks for that. What's my natural hair color? So I was born with bleach blonde hair, like white, like whiter than this. Um, and then it turned to like that mousy, ugly ass brown color. Dancing Alone is a really good song. Okay, Infected Rain. Is that a cover or is that like an original? I just know like everyone's doing covers these days. But we got 5 minutes to get 4,000. You guys can do it. That's just easy fucking day. But we did reach 20. Thank you guys for that. So give me 1 second. I should play it. All right, I'll play it. Even though this is a really good song right now, but I'll play it. Like, see, I went from Leon Bridges to Arctic Monkeys. Like, pretty versatile. Dancing Alone, Infected Rain. God, oh, I did it the wrong way. It's gonna take me out of Spotify. It took me to a really weird result, by the way. Girls on Film. That's what it took me to. What the fuck? All right, let's do this the right way. Dancing Alone, Infected Rain. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, guys. Bear with me. This is the kind of stuff that I really like to lift to. Can you guys hear it? Sorry if Screamo's not your thing. Ryan has been doing double and triple duty for me as a mod, so I'll shut the fuck up. You guys got 4 minutes to get less than 3,000. You guys got this. Until then, maybe we'll try AP News. I don't know. It's just so bleak. Live, the Trump administration. Was there something weird that happened at his press conference earlier? People were talking a lot about it earlier. My hair was white as a child. I wish mine would have stayed that way. Like, I had bleach blonde hair. I was always in the sun, so I was dark as fuck. Like, the Italian was really coming through. Um, and in the South, it's just a lower UV level, so it's easier to tan and the tan to last. But looked a lot different as a kid. Didn't watch it, to be honest. I didn't either. I normally don't. Uh, Fact focus. 20 minutes ago, Trump highlights familiar false claims as he reviews his first year in office. The facts. This statistic, which Trump frequently cites as one of his accomplishments, is highly exaggerated. Although he has helped to mediate relations among many nations, his impact isn't as clear-cut as it seems. The conflicts Trump counts among those as he has solved are between Israel and Hamas, which we know is not over, Israel and Iran, which not over, Egypt and Ethiopia, I think that's still going, India and Pakistan. Did that stop? Serbia and Kosovo, Rwanda and Congo, that's still fucking going on. Armenia and Azerbaijan and Cambodia and all these are still going on. All these are fucking going on. Like, it's this is fucking crazy. I I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Trump talks like a crazy person because he is a crazy person. He doesn't talk like one. He is one. He had a big ass bundle of papers saying it was accomplishments. It was probably like one word on each page, and it was like, you reminded the U.S. citizens of 100,000 lies that, and it just kept going. I do like the song. I do like the song. I think the elevation level I'm at right now, it's a little intense. But I do like it. Why does he look like he's kissing this? She's just a fucking crazy person. Oh, Russia, Ukraine did stop. He said 24 out. Wait, what do you mean Russia and Ukraine did stop? They just attacked Kyiv the other day. Ginger is another real good, strong female lead. Okay. He was lying. He was holding a script for the movie Idiocracy. Joey, hello. You snuck in. But yeah, probably. And he can't even fucking read that. You guys remember, right? When Pete Davidson, fuck, whose podcast was it on? But he went on someone's podcast and literally said, like, yeah, Trump can't read. And I believe him. I believe him. But we are at 25K, guys, and we are at 17:45. So that is going to be it for tonight. But give me 5 seconds. We'll do our closer, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, thank you for the gifts, for the follows, for coming through multiple lives today. I'm sorry about the small crowd, but thank you for your conversation as always. It did fill me with hope to see, people out today in San Diego. You guys got to see how peaceful it really is despite what they say in the news. But that still does not mean that I'm okay with SDPD because they do assist ICE. The song Pisces from Ginger. I'm gonna check that out because I'm a Pisces. But you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain. Fuck, I've gotten so good at that. But until then, you guys have a great night. Love you all. All right, YouTube, that is it for us as well. Oh, this stupid shit. Somehow we got 100% more likes, even though we didn't. Ryan, I don't know. I don't know. But I hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for all of your hard work for me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow.